Oh, what's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. It's your favorite MC Pool, and this time I'm coming to y'all. This month we gonna do a little different when it comes to the stories. I'm going to give y'all other people's stories, and they're going to be more so like before I hit y'all with the comedic. The how I tell a story. I'm going to tell their story because I feel like y'all know I can give y'all a good story like that. That's not an issue, cause my life is full of them. But I think sometimes y'all need to hear other people's stuff too. So y'all already know, work with me. I'm trying to give y'all a story before I go to work this morning. I work from home all this week. We got to do orientation on the computer, so I'ma just try to knock them out every day before work. So I had this young lady call me and she was telling me about a trip she just went on for Christmas. Now y'all bear with me because of my voice right now, y'all. So she said, her and her homegirls have been cool for forever. They always been cool from high school. You know what I'm saying? She said her and these three particular girls, they always been cool. She has a baby by one of the girls' cousins. One of the girls got a baby by her cousin. Like they're all connected. Like she said they was all cool or whatever. She said, in high school they used to dress alike. They used to make up dances. You know what I'm saying? Used to do all their own little thing. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, she went off to go to college and more so established herself. You know what I'm saying? She said, and one of the other ones got married and established herself, but the other two just never really did nothing. I think she said they worked for like, and this ain't no shade because y'all know I'm a security guard, so it ain't never a clowning on what nobody do. But I'm always the one that say, y'all know I always say I would have maximized my potential because I got degrees and I didn't do nothing with them. You know what I mean? So I'm one to always say pick a career. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. She said, and one like work for Amazon and the other one do like, I think she like a dancer. Yeah, that's what she said. She said she a dancer. She said, but for nevertheless, they're all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all cool. She said, so they was like, let's plan a trip. Let's go somewhere. And she was like, okay, where y'all want to go? And she said, the poorest two of the girls was like, let's go to Miami. And she was like, hell no, I don't want to go to Miami. Like, let's go somewhere else. She trying to go to like, to another place. Jamaica, Hawaii. She said not really saying that Miami ain't that, but she was like at least Jamaica, Hawaii, something like that. She said so they end up choosing her and the other girl was like, yeah, I want to do Hawaii. She said so the other two girls was like, I don't really want to do Hawaii. They want to do Miami. So she said from the gate, she didn't even care. She was like, hell, this could be just a trip for me and my dude. Me and my husband, I can just go to Hawaii with my motherfucking man. She said, so she already planning her trip or whatever. She said, so the other girl was like, well, shit. Hell, me and my man can go to Hawaii too. Get what I'm saying? She said, so the other two girls was just whining and complaining. And she was like, man, alright, fuck it. Let's go on and do the girls' trip to Miami. She said so a couple of weeks before the trip, they had everything planned out, what everybody was going to spend. Everybody get their ticket, blase, blase. And she saying her and the other girl that's married is more so like, we go get shit done. So regardless to what they got going on, we picking an Airbnb. This where we go stay. This is what it is, right? So boom, they got everything situated however it's gonna go. She said the dancer girl got her money, but the other one is always iffy. They said, but to the surprising, she had the money for the ticket, and she had not all her money on the Airbnb, but she had enough to where they was like, okay, that's cool. Just the fact, I guess, when it was time to pay, I guess they was kind of shocked she had it. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. We're like, okay, cool. Our girl got our money. So they was like, ain't no way this thing ain't gonna be a bad trip. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be a good trip because the one we thought wasn't gonna pay, when we say send the money for the ticket, because they hit her with the, I'll pay for it if you got it right now. And she was like, oh, boom, Zelled it. Damn. And then I guess they was spending like maybe, I want to say 500. No. I think they total probably was like seven something. flight, Airbnb, right? Because I think the two that's established, they were like, basically like, shit, we know we got it. And this is how we want to live, so we not even tripping. We just go let them know, like, booty bam. But whatever it was, I guess everybody parted on the Airbnb probably was like maybe 300-400. I'm not sure. But anyway, whatever it was, old girl was only like a few dollars short. Like, she probably was 200 short off of everything. So they was more so shocked, like, oh, you can keep that. Like, you good. Like, you pay for your flight. You put something on it. It was more so like, we go tell them a price, but let's see what you come with. You know what I'm saying? I guess to see. But anyway, they told her girl she can keep her shit. They said they wasn't tripping. And she said, my husband was like, you sure you want to go? And she said, you know, my husband always a hater when it come to her and her friends. She was like, but my husband always do this when I go on a trip. Like, you sure you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure? She said she tell her husband basically stop being a fucking hater. And so her husband was like, well, shit, man, let me call my bro then. So he ended up calling the other girl that's married, her husband, because they cool, right? Remind you, everybody in the circle is pretty much everybody cool, because like I said, they all been friends since high school, and he's one of the cousins and vice versa, right? So he called his boy, what up, bro? What's the deal? They going to Miami trying to leave us. He like, man, we going too. Fuck that. We ain't got to be around them. Wooty bam. So the guys planning the trip, the two husbands end up catching a flight. But they doing their own shit. You feel me? They doing their own shit. The girls didn't even know that they was gonna go to Miami. Like, they was popping that shit. You know how your mate be popping it. But she like, this motherfucker ain't gonna come. But they didn't go with them. I guess they got on the flight later on that night. The girls left in the morning. They said they get to the Airbnb. The Airbnb is cool. They say they in the Airbnb, they chilling, everybody got their room, it's no issue. They say they get dressed, they go find them something and they go, do their thing. So they done had a good first day. By that night, when she called him when she got there, he didn't answer. No, he answered the phone. So later on that night, when she was calling, he didn't answer the phone. So I guess around 11 o'clock, I think the guys landed maybe 10 at night, something like that, because they left in the evening. So I guess they got there maybe 10, 11 or whatever. And she called him and he answered the phone. She like, where you at? He like, we in Miami. She like, don't pull up on me. He like, we ain't thinking about y'all. We out of here. So the wives is more so laughing like, they came. So they say as soon as the other two ladies knew they husbands was out there, they was like, oh, this a girl's trip. They was like, they not coming to stay here. Like, they on their own. They having a guy's trip. They was like, she said that's when the energy started to shift a little bit, right? She was like, but nevertheless, they still had a good time. They went to the club. They had a good time. They had bottle service. They had a good time. So they go back to the house. They said they had been drinking. You know what I'm saying? They was turned up. She said so the other two had passed out. Her and the other girl was still up. So they was like, well, shit, come on. We might as well slide over here where our husbands at. You feel me? So they said they slid over there, got a quickie in. You feel me? And they went back. The girls are still asleep. They said so in the morning when they up. They said, cause they didn't got the D. So they straight, They up. They say they in there making breakfast and shit. They doing they shit. The girls, like, the other girls wake up like, oh, okay, we got breakfast, coffee, orange juice, all the shit. Say, it was no issue until the way, I guess, you know how you in there cooking and you looking at your friend and y'all giggling, laughing. So the other girl like, what? She like, oh, nothing. And so the other girl was like, what? Y'all all happy and shit? She was like, yeah, like, shit, I got my husband dick last night. She said, so instantly the girl was like, your husband was here? And she was like, no, y'all was asleep. We slid over there where they was at and came back. Like, whatever, eat y'all food. So they said the one bitch was like, I ain't even hungry. And the other girl that's a dancer was like, well, I guess like a little, I don't know, strippers, let me know. I guess y'all can do like a guest dancing. I guess y'all can pay to like guest dance at other people's club. But anyway, I guess the stripper girl knew somebody in Miami. So they allowed her to come have her like a little night. So she was having like a little, like a little party. Of course, the ladies like, I guess when they talk to their husbands, they like, where y'all going tonight? And they like just say, we just gonna call her Shay Shay. We gonna say, shit, Shay Shay, she dancing tonight. Like, come throw my girl some money. And he like, well, shit, y'all go spend our money anyway. You feel me? But the other girl got an attitude like, why the fuck they gotta come? And Shay Shay like, shit, why you trying to knock my money? Hell the fuck. Like, Shay Shay like, look here. Like, no, why they can't come? Shit, I'm guest appearing. Like, I don't know how that go in the stripper world. I don't know how much the payout is different. Y'all don't get to asking me because I know y'all will be like, Pooh, how we travel? Bitch, I don't know. I'm just telling y'all the story. So just say Shay Shay guest appearing because Shay Shay a bad bitch. You understand? She a bad bitch. And she known in the dancing world. You get what I'm saying? She has a name in the dancing world. So she didn't dance in Miami before and all that type of shit. So this is nothing new to her. So she having her a little guest appearance. I meant to say that everybody had basically something going on in Miami. Like, like far as like it's either gonna be an experience or you was getting some bread. I'm talking about either or. So anyway, oh girl like, fuck that. Why they gotta come? Everybody like, what you mean? It's not like they stand with us. They just coming to bring us some money to throw. Like, you should be okay with that. Like, I ain't got to spend the money I came with. Like, our husband's finna probably go get $2,000 in ones. We go get you a stack to throw. Like, bitch, like, what is the issue? But she has an attitude. Right? So, apparently, when they get to the strip club, everything is cool. Everything is straight. They have a good time. Shay Shay get up there and do her motherfucking thing. She doing her shit. Now, when Shay Shay get up there and do her shit, I guess some of the Miami girls wasn't feeling that. Yeah, they wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? But Shay Shay got up there and got her motherfucking bread. So in the midst of Shay Shay dancing, doing her thing and all that, whatever, they showed her a lot of love. Period. The other girls came over there. They said once they realized, like, the husbands and the wives, and people actually was fans of Shay Shay. You get what I'm saying? The fans start throwing, the other strippers money. I guess the strippers was like, oh, okay, she don't mind sharing the bag. Whatever. So Lil Mama, who been having an attitude, whatever, she over here with a nigga popping it. Doing her thing. Now she in a good mood because I guess the nigga, the section she in, he got bottle service. But a girl said they had bottle service too. You get what I'm saying? Because let me remind you, the reason why I can't say her name, because the girl who I'm talking about, she has like a good ass job. You know what I'm saying? Like her job literally paid for her to be like an Uber Black every day. You get what I'm saying? Like, she got it. Like, and I don't mean like Uber Black or something, but when your job send you an Uber Black and you always riding first class and you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about she got it and her husband got it. The husband couples, they black and they got it. You understand? They got it. They got it, right? They got their own shit, their own firm. Let me tell you something. They got it. They got it. If I ever need to sue a bit, yeah, I know who the fuck. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how that was. So she was like, we was letting her do her thing. It was nothing. So she said, after old girl dance, collecting her money, I guess paid her little payout, whatever you gotta pay. I don't know how it go. You know what I'm saying? She said, old girl was talking to the DJ. The DJ came over there. Spoke, like she introduced them to the people she knew, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So they wasn't planning on staying all night, you know what I'm saying. So the husbands is like, well, y'all had a good time, is there anything else y'all need? Well, you need some more money, da 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 da. Like, nah, we straight. We probably go eat. I don't know where they was going to eat, whatever. Well, man, they say they friend, they walk up to her and was like, hey, girl, we about to leave. Hey, And she was like, we'll leave. And they like, No. Why would we leave you? She like, cause I'm good. Y'all got y'all dick, I'm straight. They like, so what's his name? She like, why? Cause we don't know who you with. Well, I know who he is. This my friend. Shay Shay basically like, well, how you doing? I'm Shay Shay. He like, I'm D. We just gonna call him D. He like, she straight. I know where y'all at. She go get back safe. So, oh girl, like, in her mind, he know where we at. The fuck that mean? Like, bitch, we in Miami. You telling niggas where we staying at? So Shay like, how you know where we at? He like, cause my babe didn't tell me. He like, well, she like, I told y'all I'm good. They like, oh, you sure about that? She like, yeah. So then old girl say she pull out her phone and start recording. And was like, oh, so you good, right? Cause this gonna be the recording I'll show your mama in case he kill your ass. She like, ain't nothing gonna happen. Oh, say, oh, boy start getting the attitude like, get that phone on my face. A girl like, no, cause I don't know you and I don't know what the fuck you gonna do to my friend. He like, nah, shorty, I ain't gonna do nothing to your friend. She like, okay. She like, all right, well, calm down. I'ma delete it. She said, but she stopped it, swiped to another video and hit delete. Like, don't trip. And he was like, nah, like, whatever. Said it calmed down, they left out. She said she immediately called her husband and was like, this bitch Booty Bam is in here with a nigga. He talking about he know where we at. I ain't really comfortable with that. So the husband's like, oh, well, we coming over there. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Yeah, ain't gonna be none of that. Or y'all go come over here where we at. Period. So the other girl husband, right? The one that's not Shay Shay told you she was friends with the DJ and all that. So she called the DJ and was like, hey, do you know the guy my friend is in the club with? The DJ like, yep. And she like, who is he? She like, basically saying that nigga a dope boy. He ain't shit. He a nigga that be in here acting like he got money, but this nigga ain't really got no money. What you been? Whoa. Like that nigga a scammer. This and that. Da. So they say they go to the Airbnb and go get all they shit. They go get all they shit. Right? They take they shit over there where they husbands at. Shay done got all her shit too. So they said they was like, fuck it, we gonna take her shit too. So they take her stuff. They put it in the car to go over there with her, you know, where the husband's them staying at. They say so. I guess the Airbnb you get in with a code. Of course all four of them knew the code. So it's about, I guess, probably 3, 4 in the morning. They been trying to call her. She ain't answering the phone. She ain't answering. They like, okay. They said about 3, I guess about 4 something. She answered. Hello? They like, you good? She like, yeah, I'm good. What the fuck? Y'all been blowing me up. I'm not no motherfucking kid. Da talking shit. They like, alright, so they just hang up on her. At this point, they just like over it. Cause they like, what the fuck? So Shay called old girl mama and say, look, you know we love your daughter, but I don't know what she on. She was some nigga. She getting mad. She don't want to answer the phone. Whoa. The mama say, well, she called here talking about y'all left her. She done met some dude that's nice to her and da. She was like, but I knew, basically saying Shay and the other girls, just say Eric and them. They not like that. She was like, I knew someone, right? And that's her motherfucking problem. That's her problem, right? So then they said, they calling her. And she like, leave me the fuck alone. And where the fuck is my shit? Cause we here at the motherfucking Airbnb. Where is my shit? And they was like, oh shit, we took your bag by mistake. My bad. We was moving stuff around. Da. They said so immediately. He was like, Dang, what the fuck you said? Dang, what the fuck you said? And they said they can hear the phone drop, right? And you can hear him telling somebody, get the fucking phone. They said the phone hang up. She said they calling back, but they on their way over there and they finna call the police. But the husband was like, hold on. Like, nigga, hold on. Before you call the police, let's see what the fuck going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. So the other dude, that's the husband. He know. Now remind you, the husbands know niggas in Miami. The homie, they not no green niggas like that. So, and they know the law. So they called who they called, right? And Shay called the DJ like, woo, bam, da 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 da. So they meet up at the Airbnb, right? When they get to the Airbnb, she not there. And it was like, see, what if we'd have the police come? You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody here. She not there. They say she don't answer the phone all day. They like, hold on now. You feel me? They say she answered the phone, was like, can you leave my shit at the Airbnb? And they like, no, where you at? Why we can't bring it to you? Where you at? She like, look, I ain't got time for this shit. Can you do what the fuck I said with my shit? They like, well, we finna cancel the Airbnb. You can come get your stuff. It's gonna be in the front. Cause they like, once they cancel, I guess, I don't know if the number changed. I don't know if the lady can change the numbers of the code. I don't know. They said, so they pulled down the street from the Airbnb and they left her stuff, like, I guess by the door. They said, the big body pull up. She get out the car, grab her stuff, go to the car. They say, so when he pull off, they just looking like, what the fuck? They call her phone. They basically know she's denying the fucking call. They call, blow her phone up. Now, they didn't take a picture of the license plates of the car she got in. Like, you feel me? The license plate. They call her. She finally answered, like, what the fuck do y'all want? They like, what did we do to you? What is the problem? She like, y'all calling my motherfucking mama, telling her I'm with some random ass nigga. I told y'all, I know him. I motherfucking know him. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Y'all just mad. Don't want me to be happy. They like, what are you talking about? She like, this is supposed to be a motherfucking girls trip the whole time. Y'all knew y'all niggas was coming. They like, no, we didn't. It's not what you thinking. Like, chill out. They like, where you at? Let us come talk to you. They like, what are you finna do? Because we leave tomorrow. Like, we was here for a short time, not a long time. She like, I'm gonna be on the plane. They like, where you at? She like, don't fucking worry about me, and hang up the phone. They say the next day, they get to the airport. They blowing her shit up. It's ringing. Now it's going straight to voicemail. They like, fuck. They don't want to get on the plane without her. Like, they don't want to get on the plane without her. So they call her phone. They texting her. Hey, where you at? Is you gonna come to the plane? Where you at? They don't get no response. So she like, I ain't leaving without making a report. So they make a report. They leave. Police do what they do. Track her down. Find her. Boom, bam. She say ain't nothing wrong. She grown. But the police do tell them, like, she has extensive damage to her. We made her go to the hospital, but she's not pressing charges, and we know, like, they're blatantly saying they know that this nigga hit her because this motherfucker has a long fucking history of domestic violence, child endangerment, abuse. He even had like a sodomizing, like a rape charge and all that. Do you know they said that girl never came home? For the next 6 months, that girl never came home. And the only reason why she came home because that motherfucker had beat the shit out of her so bad to where when she went to the hospital, her mama and them flew out there to get her. And the hospital, even though they wasn't supposed to, they did some shit to where the mama could bring her back. The mama brought that girl back, saved her life, got her together, got her a good job, got all her shit together. You know, after a year, she went back. And she dead now.